what's up you guys? It's been a long time since I just sat down and had a chat with you and told you a little story. You've joined me in my studio, and I'm currently trying to film this during the storm. The UK's going through a temporary storm. The storm's name is Brian, because the UK has just become a complete parody of itself. Storm Brian is raging through my town. So up until recently, I thought that I had pretty much told every interesting story in my life, until the other day I stumbled across some really old emails from 2014, and it reminded me of the time that I essentially had the weirdest job interview of my life. It was for a very, very notorious, very well-known video production company that owns quite a few channels on YouTube. And believe me, I would love nothing more than to put their name in the title of this video because the views would triple, but because I am going to be sharing some email correspondence, I'm just gonna reserve the right to be a coward. My life is stressful enough right now without lawsuits. So, this is about the time where I was accidentally hired by one of the biggest video production companies on the planet. Even Brian has gone quiet for this story. Our story begins on May 26th, 2014. I receive an email from my good friend Hank Green. So on May 26th, 2014, Hank sends me an email and he CCs in somebody else. So Hank's email basically says, "Hey Emma, this is blank. He does blank video and also basically created video blogging. Part of his team is headed to London, so he asked me if I could intro him to some of my favourite UK YouTubers, which is what I'm doing now. Blank, Emma likes to destroy her hair with chemicals and is one of the most personable and genuine and funny people I have ever met. Consider yourselves introduced." I hope that Hank still thinks those things of me, although less chemicals these days, less colours. Now, when I got this email and realised who I was being put forward to, I was super, super excited because this creator was someone that I really looked up to, and I still do. Like, I don't, this story is not negative. I don't harbour any negative feelings for this company or these individuals. I don't think they've done anything, like, to hurt me. So it's all chill. But when I got this email, I was like, my heart was racing because I was so excited at the thought of working with these people. You know, my channel was like 2 years old, it was growing, and I was hoping, you know, some mutual work together could help it grow further. So then the aforementioned person who works at this company emails me directly, and he says, and this is on the 27th of May, so the next day, "Hi Emma, two of my favourite people are just arriving in London. They are producers at and I would love it if maybe you could say hi or meet up with them while they're in town. We are trying to understand the British sensibility. I have included them in this thread." I'm not sure he did actually CC anyone. I can't see anyone there. Now, I was actually on tour with a couple of friends at this point, so I didn't actually reply to these emails straight away. I sent a reply back on the 29th of May saying, "Lovely to e-meet you, blank." Do you remember when people used to say "lovely to e-meet you"? If you still say that in 2017, I'm just hitting the delete button. Okay, sorry for the late reply. I've been on tour with my friends and it's all a little hectic. I'd love to help out because I was genuinely really, really excited. Now, this is the last time that I would hear from that individual for a long time. But on the same day, I'm emailed by somebody else who works for this video production company. Her name is Ella, and she wrote to me, "Hi Emma, I'm Ella. I'm a video producer from LA for I was passed along your email from Hank Green and we're big fans of your channel over at and would love to meet with you while we're in London. We've collaborated with a few US YouTubers. Here's a fun one. Link to a YouTube video, which I will not put because then you'll know who it is. Emma Blanket, and are excited to work with UK YouTubers while we're here. We're working on a couple fun but also easy projects if you're available next week, June 3rd or June 4th. We're also having a party that we'd love for you to come to. Anyways, we're also pretty flexible, so let me know your availability. Looking forward to hopefully meeting you, Ella." Now at this point, I am like, oh my god, I'm gonna get to be in a video, and that's gonna really boost my channel, and that's really, I was super excited about this. So over the next couple of days of late May, early June 2014, Ella and I go back and forth to try and work out the availability and work out when I can come in and meet everybody at We settled on the 4th of June at 2 p.m. at a random address in London. It wasn't random, that makes it sound more mysterious than it actually was. It was an office. This video production company already had an office in London, and Ella was very lovely from what I remember. I got a tour of the office, I got to see how this company produced videos, and I very much admired the whole thing. I was just in awe. It looked awesome. Everyone who worked there looked really happy. Then Ella asked me if I wouldn't mind being in a YouTubers Read Mean Comments video. I don't think that video ever surfaced. I don't think anything came of it, so maybe the content just wasn't good enough. I was reading mean comments and I was like, this is gonna be an amazing video. You know, selfishly, I'm like, this is gonna get me so many subscribers. But yeah, it never went out. We had coffee, pleasantries, saw the office, had a great time, and I left feeling really excited. And on the 6th of June, Ella sort of rounds off the whole thing by emailing, "Hi Emma, it was so awesome meeting with you. I'd like to schedule a time for you to come to LA and meet with us, either to shoot a quick video or brainstorm. Do you have any available days that week?" I'm assuming this is around VidCon time. I must have mentioned that I was going to LA for VidCon or something like that. I can't imagine why. But I can't find any other emails. So either I didn't reply, or things just went wrong, or I've accidentally just deleted emails. There are a couple of emails that are missing, I'm aware of that, and I just want you to know that as well. But I basically have nothing between me and this company until October 2014. So now we're jumping from June to October. So on the 17th of October 2014, I get another email from another completely different person at this company. Her name is Samantha, and she wrote, "Hi Emma, I know this is short notice, but are you available to meet with tomorrow, Saturday, October 18th at 5:30 p.m? He's currently in London. Let me know when you can." The was the original person that was in the first emails at the end of May, you know, the head of And this is the first time that I'd heard anything about this person or even from this company in months. So I'm super excited. Again, just so excited to be working with them again, even though no video ever came out. But now I'm being told that I get to meet the head of this company, someone that I've looked up to for a long time, someone that I've really admired. And in my mind I was like, well, if I do this, then I get to explain to him that I'd be a great fit to do, you know, some occasional content with them, collaborations, get some growth for my own channel, you know. But I didn't really understand. It felt a bit mysterious, suddenly being summoned. Like, "Hi Emma, are you available to meet this person at this exact time, at this exact place?" It felt a little bit ominous, so I replied to Samantha saying, "Sure, sounds good to me. Is this purely a casual hello as creators? Only asking out of curiosity. In any case, very much looking forward to it." Samantha then wrote back, "Wonderful. Can I move your time up to 5 p.m? Meeting at the hotel lobby of the Tower of London, Treason, Doubletree by Hilton." So the Hilton Hotel in London, right? "Let me know if you have any questions." And then she sends me another email half an hour later, just unprompted, as a response to my question. And she just says, "Yes, it's just an informal meet and greet with since he's in London at the moment. Can I get your phone number? Thank you." Now this is where this story gets a bit more interesting. This is where it goes from me going to an office to really getting into the meat of this whole thing. Yes, it's just an informal meet and greet with mysterious head of mysterious video company. So, the next day rolls around, 18th of October, the day that I am going to go and meet this awesome dude, head of this awesome video company. I am freaking out on the train, thinking, have I dressed properly? Is he gonna think I'm cool? I get to the lobby at like 5 to 5, but immediately my eyes are drawn to this guy, the head of the thing, right? The big important dude with tons of influence. But he's not alone. he's sitting there with another guy, and this guy is really smartly dressed. He's got like a really nice like shirt, a tie going on, you know, he's got like a little briefcase, and I'm like, okay, this is weird. So I wave, he signals me over, and I walk up, you know, greet him, and, you know, it all goes great, very, very pleasant. I sit down next to this dude that's with him, this dude basically in the suit, and the head of this video production company just starts talking, and the more that he talks, the more I realize this is not just a informal, casual hello by any means. This individual starts talking about how he wants to really focus a lot of time and money into building a UK equivalent to the big monolithic presence that the LA office has on YouTube, a UK version of this video production company, right? You know, you with me? He starts saying that they've got an office and they've got writers for their website, but they really want to start focusing more on video production and having specific personalities be the face of the UK version of this thing. And this guy turns to me, and he turns to the dude in the suit, and he basically just says, what I'd be looking for from both of you is roughly about 4 to 5 videos per week. You'd be on camera all of the time. And at this point, like, I'm pretty much coughing and spluttering. This dude in the suit next to me, he's nodding, he's, you know, yeah, you're great. And I'm sitting there, like, in a t-shirt and jeans, like, what? This is basically a job briefing. The head of this company is basically talking to me like I've passed some sort of preliminary examination. Like I've already passed an audition, an interview, and I've been hired. He's talking to me like what he's expecting from me, what days I'd need to work, how many hours, how many views each video would need to get, which by the way was like 1 to 2 million, I think, if I remember correctly. This was 3 years ago, so I could be talking out my butt. But it was like 4 to 5 videos a week. It would basically be a full-time job, working in the office, and I'm sitting there like, dude, what? And at this point, like, I was pretty non-confrontational. I didn't want to just say to him, like, look, dude, okay, I have my own thing going on. So I'm sitting there, like, nodding and going, right, that sounds exciting, yeah. And the meeting, or whatever it is, ends. Dude in a suit gets up, shakes this leader's hand. I say leader. I get up and I shake his hand, say it was lovely to meet you, and then it's done. And I leave the lobby and I immediately call my then boyfriend and I call my dad, and I'm sitting there on the phone like, I think I just had a job interview for, which I was not expecting. I turned up in like a top and jeans, you know. This guy basically implied that I would need to dedicate all of my time to working there, and I realized, like, off the bat, I was not gonna have any time to work on my own channel, and I really believed in my channel. I believed that I could take it further, and I wanted to dedicate all of my time to it. Like, I just left my waitressing job, for God's sake. I just left my waitressing job to do this full-time, and now this guy thought that I wanted to leave my full-time channel and go and work for him. It was odd. What is going on with the whoa. So the informal meet and greet has now finished. I go home and I'm in shock. Like, I do not know what to think at this point. So I don't follow up on email or anything like that. I just leave it just to see what would happen. And on October 29th, which is 11 days after my informal meet and greet with the head of this company, I get an email from somebody, another new person. I get an email from someone called Caitlin. And Caitlin emails, Hi Emma, hope you're well. I wanted to introduce myself. I'm Caitlin, the video producer, who's going to help guide our UK video effort. I'll be following up tomorrow with some initial ideas of what your first video could be, along with several past examples of successful videos that we've made that you can use as models. We're hoping to be able to launch the first video by next Tuesday. Feel free to ask me any and all questions. That's what I'm here for. We're really excited about this. So I haven't heard anything for 11 days. And suddenly, I'm hired. I've been hired. I passed the informal meet and greet interview that I didn't think was an interview. So the fact that Caitlin emailed being like, right, let's talk about what your first video is, like without asking if I wanted to join the team, without getting me to sign any contract, without talking about fees or anything like that. I've basically been unofficially employed. So at this point, I just replied back, just nipping this in the bud, because I was done with this shit now. I replied, "Hi Caitlin, I was under the impression I would be able to accept or decline the offer of this employment. As such, after my discussion with I realize I simply do not have the time to take on this role. Please pass this on to the appropriate correspondence. Thank you, Emma." Now, I did receive an email from the head of this company, one final email, which I don't think I responded to. But unfortunately, I can't find this email, so I can only give you the gist of it from what I remember. And it was basically an email that said, "Hi Emma, I just got past your email from Caitlin," or whoever it was. And it even said in the email, like, "I wish to state that this was never an offer of employment." I don't know, he didn't say like misunderstanding, but it was something like, "I just hope that we would be able to work together and create like a future, you know, cooperation effort," something like that. Again, I don't have that email for you, but it was basically him saying, "Hey, I wasn't offering you a job. Then why were you telling me that you wanted me to produce 4 or 5 videos for you a week? They needed to get a certain amount of views per video, and telling me, or getting Caitlin to tell me when my first video needed to be done by. That's employment to me. Call me crazy. I don't know." I can't remember if I replied. I don't think I did. I know that in his email he did wish me the very best, and I wish him the best too. I believe he's still the head CEO or whatever. I believe so. I couldn't tell you, but again, I don't harbor any like bad feelings towards this company. I don't think they've stolen any of my videos. I don't think they've ripped me off, although I'm waiting for them to live like a sim for 24 hours, you know what I'm saying. But I just thought it was kind of a funny story of perhaps like misunderstandings. Basically the time that a really famous video company tried to hire me from my self-employment. I hope you enjoyed this video. This was 3 years ago. I'm sure they're not as weird with their practices now. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I shall catch you in the next one.